Hello everyone, I Yogita Aloni, Faculty of Computer Science and Engineering Department at Professor Ram Meghe Institute of Technology and Research Badnera, welcome you all in this video lecture using PowerPoint presentation. Earlier, online session was not planned because the video regarding this session is already uploaded on the Moodle platform for Office 365, but we thought we should conduct the online session for other lower version also because many of us are having a Office 10 and Office 2013. So to make you familiar with the lower version also, so on time we plan this session. Thank you for joining this session. As the convener of the short-term training program, Dr. G.R. Bamnote sir has already threw a light on flipped classroom, where you can teach your students outside the classroom and inside you can discuss the quiz and the assignment inside the classroom. So here is a one way to go for the flipped classroom. In this session, we will learn how to record the video in the PowerPoint presentation. After that, you can record the slideshow as a video using a PowerPoint presentation so that you can share that video on YouTube or any other platform for your students they can watch that video presentation just the way you present to them in the PowerPoint in the physical classroom. So for recording a video, there are a number of tools are available. The first simplest tool is a Microsoft Office PowerPoint presentation. It will start with the version 2010 to the higher version. Then there are a number of screen recording softwares are available. The first is OBS Studio, Camtasia, Cam Studio, X Recorder and DU Recorder. These all are the open source software. If you want to record the screen itself from mobile, then you can use this X Recorder and the DU Recorder. Then the next is there are different tools available for editing the video, OpenShot and the KineMaster. So here is the agenda of today's session. So we will start with first we will start with the prerequisite. Basically, it ensures that the mic is working properly or not and the presentation is ready. Then we will see the steps for recording the video. The next step is write or annotate. At the time of recording, sometimes you may want to use a pen or annotation. So to do this with respect to the PowerPoint, so we will see this in this point. Then the last is you may want to export the video slide in the in an appropriate format. Typically, we use a MP4 file format. So how to export this particular format, we will cover this in this export to video format. So first is prerequisite. As there are the few things to check before you start the recording, so that comes under the prerequisite. Your presentation should be ready, so you should create a PPT, go through it carefully and ensure everything is ready. Then another thing you need to ensure that your mic is working properly or not. Why I put this point? Because there has been an instance where you record nicely and after recording you realize that the audio is not there as a part of recording because you don't take care in setting up the mic properly. So this is also very important. So how to do it? So these all are the steps. That first you have to go to control panel. In that control panel, the different options are available. From the different options, you have to go to hardware and sound. Then in that hardware and sound, you have to go for record and there is an option called recording. In that recording you can test your mic. Then the next and the very important step is to record. So in the prerequisite only, I mentioned that your presentation must be ready. So this is the first step, that the get your presentation ready. To start the recording, you have to first go to slideshow option. This is you have to go for the slideshow option. In that slideshow, the different options are available, but you have to go for the record slideshow option. The record slideshow, so to start with the recording, you have to first go to slideshow option. Then here is a slideshow option. There are different options are available under this slideshow. You have to go for record slideshow. This here you can click on this drop down menu. It will ask for two options. First, either you have to start with the start recording from beginning, or you want to start recording from the current slide. Again, it is according to your requirement, you can choose the option. Here I want to start from this current slide only, so I will choose this option, start recording from current slide. So once you click on this start recording option from current slide, so the menu box is pop up. It will ask select what you want to record before you begin the recording. So this you have to make sure that this both the check boxes are clicked. The first option is slide and the animation timing. The next is a narration and the laser pointer. So we have to use both this options. So you have to check both the option. Then go for start recording. Here I will be clicking on start recording. Okay, so after clicking on the start recording, here you will find this controller. This controller is pop up. It consisting of the first option is the arrow. With the help of this arrow, you can go to next slide. Then the next is a pause button. You can pause your video and you can resume it again with the help of again pause button. Then the next is this are the here you are you will see the timings. This first timing is the timing record timing for the current slide, and the last timing is for the cumulative time or the total time for the presentation. Then this is the last option, that is called repeat. Basically, if you click on this, then it will erase the recording from the current slide only. So I will show how the repeat is going to work. Now here you can see that the initial time for this particular slide is 1 minute 6 seconds. So I will click on this repeat and you will find the time is 00. Okay. So again the dialog box is there, recording is paused, right? And here you can see that the time is 00, but the recording cumulative timing is 0040 seconds. So again I will start the resuming. I start the recording. Then the next is annotate. Now, sometimes you may need a laser or a highlighter or pen to explain the concept or to narrate something. Then for this, you have to explore the annotation option. So for that, what you have to do, you have to just right click, go for an option pointer. Here you will find the option called pointer options. So in that, the number of options are available. The first is a laser pointer. Suppose you want to highlight something, so you at that time you can use the laser pointer. Then the next is a pen pointer. With the help of pen, you can write. As I'm not using any tablet, so I will be using a mouse only. So I'll try to write A. So for writing with the help of a mouse, you need a practice, so that whatever you are writing is in proper format. It should be in a proper format. Then this is the use of a pen. Suppose the next I will be taking highlighter. Suppose I want to highlight this step, right click and then go to pointer option. So like this you can highlight the content, and this all means using a pen, then highlighting the content. This all will be the part of your recorded video. So here I will be I will going to stop this recording. Okay, so again the dialog box is there, whether you want to keep your ink annotation. So yes, whatever annotation I used earlier, I want to keep that as it is. So I will be clicking on keep. Okay, so now here you can see the on the bottom right side, the audio option is there. If you click on this, you will find the recorded sound on this particular slide. So I will be clicking on this. Let's hear what we recorded earlier. So sound is recorded nicely. Then I will show you the sound for annotation. So again, the dialog box is there. Whether you want to keep your ink annotations. Yes, whatever. Okay, so you can see here this particular annotation is as it is, pen annotation, and the highlighter annotation is as it is, and it is a part of your audio. Then the next is export. For exporting, you have a two option. Either you can export that particular slide as an a PPT also. Why? Because it consisting of a small size as compared to the video, but it can be editable file. So next option you have is you can create a video. For creating a video, you have to go to file option, and there you will find the export option. There you can this particular PPT can export as a PDF or as a video. So I have to go for video. So I will click on this create video. Here you will find the option. The first option is computer and HD display. This is related to the size of video. As we want to share this video on any other platform, YouTube or Moodle, so we will keep the size of this particular video with small size. So then next is use a recorded time and a narration. So I will keep the keep it as it is, because I already use a recorded time and the narration in my audio. So click on the create video. So this window is pop up. Here you have to save this in particular folder, or wherever you want you can save that particular video. But the extension of a video should be MPG4 format, because we want to share that video to the students. So click on the save. Okay, So so for convert, as the time for this video is only 1 minute, so for converting this ppt to video, it will take less time. But if you have a video of audio of 10 to 15 minutes or 30 minutes, then it will take some render time for converting video ppt to video. So you have to wait for it, and then you have to go to the path which you where you save your video, and you can directly play that video from there. Then there are a few steps for recording this video. When writing on a slide, whenever you write anything on a slide, so that should be big and clearly is a part. It should be the part of your video. Then next is each recording. Again, the extension of a recording is MP4. It should not be the more than 10 to 15 minutes at least. Then next is, and this is the most funniest part, because if you use this at a first, then you will not like your voice in the recording, but it's just a matter of getting used to of it. Then if your video is of 20 to 30 minutes, so the size of a video is very large, so compressed it, so you can use the different compressor software, OpenShot and KineMaster. So I referred this IIT Bombay workshop for this session. Thank you so much. If you have any query, please go to the link and post your question there, and we will be there in the discussion session for solving that question. Thank you. Earlier, I'll repeat this again. Earlier, the online session was not planned because the video lecture or video regarding this session is already uploaded on Moodle and YouTube platform, but it is for Office 365. But we thought that we should conduct the online session for this in lower version also. So as many of you are using Office 10 and 13, to make you familiar with the lower version also. So on time we plan this session. So thank you for joining this session. The other session will be as per the schedule. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. Other session videos are available at the YouTube, which are already uploaded. You can go through it. After that, we will having the discussion session. Links are in the chat. Okay. Thank you.